The Dallas Mavericks arriving at the building earlier today.
Go.
And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. They've got JaVale McGee, Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Wood. Then there's Luka Doncic, and it's Irving in at the shooting guard position. But Clark, no shortage of experience on the floor tonight. Two veteran teams going at it.
And what that screams at me, Kevin, is leadership. When you got that kind of experience, you've got leadership. We've got players on both sides who can be coaches on the floor for their respective clubs. And that's something a lot of teams don't have.
Dinwiddie kicks to Johnson. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack.
And finished off by Wood.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you've got to be ready to receive.
Here's Finney-Smith. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Now here's Hardaway. The shot's good from McGee.
It really balances out the backcourt when McGee is able to provide points inside. I mean, that's big.
And for the Nets, it's been a whirlwind last couple of years, assembling a super team, and before you knew it, it fell apart. But this franchise has been back from the ashes before, so don't write off that front office just yet.
Bridges against Hardaway. Second shot opportunity. Here's Claxton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And the question for the Mavs is simple. How do you best build around Luka Doncic? They'll try to answer that in the coming years.
And the second free throw, good. And Greg, it just seems for the Mavs, it's all about finding the right fit for the role players.
Yeah, that's why this team was willing to move on from Porzingis. Going forward, you can see them look a lot like the Harden-era Rockets.
Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Bridges shot, good.
Really good pass from Finney-Smith. He understands that you can't squeeze that orange if you got somebody ready to catch and shoot.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. The wide open look here for Wood. And another basket for Dallas.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's Johnson. No problems knocking that one down. Finney-Smith's got a second bucket tonight.
Nice work by Finney-Smith, setting himself up in the corner. Mark that one up. Boom.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Misses the 3.
We know how good a shooter he is. Oh, man.
Unbelievable. You think of Bridges as understated, not that flashy, and then he does that.
Dinwiddie outside. This is it to Finney-Smith. And first quarter. We're about 3.5 minutes in. The pass to Claxton. 5 on the clock. No good that time. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Outside Irving. Driving to the basket. Lays it up and banks it in.
Always a threat on the drive. Irving has an explosive first step.
Dinwiddie with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to Claxton. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%. Mavericks trail by 7. Pass to Irving. Here's the 3. Rebound by Johnson. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Brooklyn. To the paint. Here's Claxton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Tim Hardaway picks one up. And last season, the Nets were a favorite to win it all. But, Greg, a first-round sweep by the Celtics proved a very rude awakening.
And Kyrie missing so many games. How about Harden wanting out? Hard to build chemistry and continuity. That has to be the focus moving forward.
Finney-Smith can't get it to go. Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Doncic, no good. Nets leading by 9. Inside, Bridges. Drops in the layup for 2. Bridges got 6.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
McGee sets the pick for Irving. Shot to stop the run. He gets it in there.
It sure was textbook, and Irving is fantastic in the screen roll. A solid decision maker in these sets, and he also can put it in the basket himself if he needs to.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Brooklyn ahead. They lead by 11. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Nets.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
They've got Curry. He's out there with Harris. O'Neal is out there with Simmons. And it's Watanabe in at the power forward. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Well, you've got to be conscious of Curry's whereabouts in these situations now, because he loves the back-at-you triple.
Pass to Hardy. The pass to Kleba. Ben Simmons with the rebound. Brooklyn leading by 11. Greg, Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, joining Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite level company.
And Seth Curry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. So it's the Mavericks now. Powell finds Kleba. Clock at 6. To the wing on the left. Back to Bertans. Takes it inside, and it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Bertans got 5 points now in the quarter. Here's Simmons, and he goes right over Dwight Powell and slams it down.
And, you know, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane bounce, he takes advantage of it, really demonstrating how lethal he is in the air, hitting the afterburners to get the easy slam.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Lets it go from the wing. The Mavericks pull it in.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here's Hardy. Simmons pulls it in.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Watanabe passes to Simmons. Here's Watanabe. Back to Simmons. Great D that time from Powell.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Edmund Sumner's checked in for Brooklyn. The Mavericks, GA, have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons, and it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message. They're spending more energy at that end of the floor, and that's essential for any elite team.
The Mavericks shooting their second and third free throws tonight. And in the NBA, Clark, one singular talent can transform a team, as we know. So if you could play with either a superstar scorer or a defensive player of the year team, which would it be?
I think I've got to go with the defender, Kevin, simply because there are a lot more guys that do scoring at a high level than do defending at a high level. And if you have an elite defensive player of the year kind of guy, he can make a huge impact on your championship chances. And that's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
Nets leading by 8. O'Neal kicks to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
You know, what touch from the Australian native, Ben Simmons. I mean, he's so good at staying under control even when facing physical contact.
Here's Hardy. And it's off from three-point range. Unable to get that one. And it's Dallas the other way. 1:12 left in the first half. Now here's Bullock. Guarded by Harris. And here's Hardy to the inside. Here's Kleba. Takes it off the glass. Kleba's got his first points of the game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Simmons dishes to Harris. Here's Thomas. A slam dunk by Thomas.
You know, with Harris, if you're open, he's going to make sure he finds you.
And there's the drive. Kept alive. Enzo Thomas will bring it up for the Nets. Here's Hardy. The shot missing. Good D by Thomas. Nets leading by 10. And Simmons kicks to Sumner. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Really rare to see a guy that's 6'11" have the kind of elite passing skills that Ben Simmons has. Really, really impressive.
Bertans, the pass to Hardy. The shot by Kleba, wide open, buries the long-range jumper. Kleba's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, a big man with great touch from deep, always a valuable commodity in today's game.
Powell with the steal. He got it up. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets ahead.
Brooklyn, 36. The Mavericks, 27.
For those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Mavericks trail by 9 on the court for the Mavericks. Luka Doncic out there with Irving. And there's JaVale McGee. Then it's Christian Wood. And it's Hardaway in at the 3.
Offensively, there's nothing Doncic can't do. I mean, consistency with the 3 ball being one of the few things left that he has to refine.
Here's Finney-Smith. Wood with the block.
Boy, what a denial by Wood. He relishes the chance to throw it out there.
Ooh.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. Pass to Claxton. Down low, here's McGee. A rebound by the Nets.
Well, Christian Wood has shown himself capable of being a 20 and 10 guy, but now he's looking to show he can be a winner as well.
Finney-Smith, and the shot is good. And now a 10-point Nets lead.
Good work from Finney-Smith down low, putting his size and reach to good use.
No good from Irving.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Finney-Smith. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got his third assist on the night. And you hear about impacting winning? How does Wood, Greg, take the next step in that regard?
Well, Kevin, we know he can make shots and block shots. I think it's just about consistency and decision-making. And then defensively, I think he's more than capable.
Johnson, the pass to Finney-Smith. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Claxton, no good.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Irving for 3. It's hauled in by Claxton.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Bridges against Irving. Here's Claxton. Hits it from three-point range. Claxton's got the lead up to 13 now for the Nets.
Not a ball stopper on the wing. Bridges with the helper. And that's just carelessness there. You have got to have your head in the game.
And a whole new lineup here for Brooklyn. And it's Simmons penetrating. And Simmons slams it in.
When Simmons is driving inside, I'm telling you, he's going to sky up for the flush. Getting to the bucket in no time.
Mavericks trail by 15. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 12-3 run right now. And Clark, don't you have to admire the way the Mavericks are always looking to compete?
Yeah, I like that, Kevin. It's a good point by you. It starts at the top of the organization. I mean, the team has really avoided any kind of lengthy rebuild. To their credit, they want to win, and this team is definitely capable of doing that.
And the basket by Curry.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Offensive rebound to the right side. For 3, Bullock sinks the triple. Bullock's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Simmons. He kicks it to O'Neal. This one for 3. That shot, no good. Mavericks trail by 14. He takes it in. Here's Ntilikina. Plays it up off the glass. Ntilikina's got his first points in this one.
Excellent handles by Ntilikina. I would say they're late-day handles. Not quite rush hour, but good at maneuvering when he needs to.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Dallas has gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. The feed now to Powell. And the layup's good off the glass.
Dwight Powell certainly is high energy, and his hops help him a lot inside.
Curry with a wide-open look. Drills the three-pointer. Curry's got 8 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Powell, the pass to Bertens. Back to Powell. Stolen by O'Neal. Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
The quickness, the size, the speed of Simmons captivating, especially when he's dribbling the rock.
And he converts the layup. Simmons got 6 in the quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on.
And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. We've got Bridges. And it's Claxton in at the 5 down low. So that's the Nets 5. Here's Ntilikina. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And Ntilikina is skilled, really skilled at getting good position in the post. I mean, he uses his quick instincts and understanding of the positioning to score inside.
Here's Johnson. No good on that one. Great D that time from Powell. Mavericks trail by 17. Count that one.
Well, as for them being behind in this game, you certainly can't put any of it on his shoulders. He's been tremendous offensively.
Bridges outside. Pass to Johnson. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Timeout called the Nets.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And as you'd expect, he's done most of his damage in that low block. I mean, that was the game plan, to get it to him in the paint and just let him go to work. And boy, has the big fella delivered. He has just killed them down low.
He doesn't take over games like this very much, but it's always possible. And when he does, here at home, these fans love it. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Brooklyn's head coach said to the team. He loves the aggressiveness on D. He said, we're doing a great job of challenging everything they're trying to do. Stay active, talk to each other, don't let up. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David.
And from long range, Bridges getting more and more comfortable, taking and making his share of threes.
And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith.
First personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game. Irving looking over the floor. Over to the wing. From deep, Wood. They grab their own miss. Another shot. And the layup good by McGee.
Boy, for a 7-footer, he's got really good bounce, does JaVale McGee, and doing a nice job working on the glass there.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
The Nets making a switch here. Simmons is checked in. In the corner, it's Dinwiddie. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you've got to tighten it up on D.
The three for Doncic. On the wing, Hardaway. Covered by Johnson. 6 to shoot. And the pass to Wood. Out to Doncic. For the three. Good on the three-point shot.
Good job that time by Doncic to keep aware of the clock. Nice job getting the shot off there.
Last 2 minutes to play. Fourth quarter.
Wood against Simmons. Johnson inside. To the paint. Nets passing it around. Claxton. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Irving attacking, and it's in there.
Irving, excellent at converting with either hand. He's got a special talent for finishing in the lane.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Back to Simmons. In the corner, it's Bridges. Shot on the wing, and it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists tonight.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Brooklyn.
Great, generous ball movement tonight, a thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. Outside Irving. Shoots from the elbow. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
And here are the Mavericks now. Big stretch here going 10-2. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. On the wing, Bridges. Outside for Simmons. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Doncic against Bridges. McGee in the corner. Outside Hardaway. Right side Irving. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Wood. It's blocked. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air at just the right time. Terrific denial.
From deep. No good there. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage.
defensive clubs fighting to lock each other down.
Both these teams are elite on the defensive end. These guys won't be making it easy out there. When there's lots of stops, lots of forced turnovers, it can be very difficult to find a scoring rhythm.
Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. The core of the dynasty all on the floor. Curry and Clay, the guards, with Draymond up front at the 4. Kevon Looney is out there with Andrew Wiggins. And a deep 3 from Curry. The rebound by the Nets. Here's Claxton. Out to Bridges. For 3. Kept alive. Goes back up. Here's Claxton. Pass to Finney-Smith. 6 to shoot. Here's Bridges. Can't get it to go. Making him 0 for 2. The drive by Wiggins, and he dunks it down.
And how about the acrobatics from Andrew Wiggins? Way up that time.
And I think Andrew Wiggins is a great example of how positions have changed. Came into the league playing a lot of the 2. Now we see him at times playing a bunch at the 4.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Down low, Claxton, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
This is how you force a defense to collapse. Kick the ball right inside.
And a deep 3 from Curry. Can't get it to drop. And Brooklyn going the other way now. And for Wiggins, he'll play the stretch 4 at times. Grant, he's extremely versatile.
And B.A., that shows just how the game has evolved. Wiggins is a traditional small forward, but we've seen that push to small ball, shifting Andrew to the 4 and even the 5 during stretches.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
Mikel really showing a nice confidence in that shot right there as his shooting percentages are trending up.
The first free throw is good. And watching Draymond Green play, Grant, he's the quarterback on both ends.
I love that, B.A. Defensively, constantly calling out instructions on how to switch, keeping everyone organized. And offensively, Green is an incredible passer, sees guys get open before they do.
The Warriors have gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's Thompson, and the slam dunk by Thompson.
That's a great sign. Clay up there and rocking the rim.
Three-pointer, Bridges. He buries it from 3. Bridges has got 6.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
So it's Brooklyn now. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. Back to Dinwiddie. Takes the 3.
Last 2 minutes to play. First quarter.
Pass to Claxton. Bridges with it. Now Thompson defending. Screen by Claxton. And Bridges. Here we go. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Bridges showing off his athleticism. He's able to get in there at full speed and still score.
Curry against Dinwiddie. Out to Thompson. Launches a 3. No luck on that one. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Bridges down low, defended by Thompson. Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Back to Bridges. Pass to Johnson. And the Nets, another 3.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Now here's Curry. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Curry inside, skilled at reading the defense and getting into the opening.
Dinwiddie against Curry. The kick out to Johnson. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter here.
Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Well, recognizing the size mismatch and then turns it into an easy basket there. They've got to do a better job with defensive help.
Now here's Curry. Poked loose. Stolen by Bridges. Here's Johnson. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
And here is Thompson. Outside Curry. 4-3. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Curry's got 7 points. The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. It's the net.
Your net team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Nets.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
So on the floor for Golden State, we've got Andre Iguodala. Jonathan Kuminga is out there with JaMychal Green. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Poole in at the point guard position. Pass to Watanabe. Here's O'Neal. Simmons with a screen on Kuminga. Three-pointer O'Neal. Hauled in by DiVincenzo.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown. You know, the way things fell apart for the Nets has some saying the super team's era might be ending. The Nets went all in and handed over a lot of control to those stars. Now, can they reestablish the culture that attracted them in the first place?
4 on the clock. Green finds Iguodala. Second chance effort. Poole, the pass to Kuminga. With the clock winding down. And there's Poole on the assist by Kuminga. Poole's got 4 points now in the quarter. Timeout called. Brooklyn. All right, Brad, you're part of the front office. Take back the curtain a little here. What do you guys do that the average fan doesn't know about?
Well, the draft process is a lot more in depth than people would ever realize. And one of the biggest things, BA, that you have to take into account is what it is, not just talent-wise you're inviting into the building, but the character and how it fits around what you've already established. So taking one guy that might be a player that you think is a great player might not be great for the current team that you have. And so the layers, they run pretty deep.
Thomas, he's checked in for Watanabe. The Warriors also with a sub. Payton's checked in for DiVincenzo. And it's good. 2 points.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Poole up top. For 3. Poole can't get that one to fall. The Nets with the lead. Curry. And Curry throws it down.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Here's Curry. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. Harris passes to Simmons. Oh, Simmons throws it down hard.
Oh, my. Big Ben showing us how it's done. Oh, and last summer, Ben Simmons had surgery on a herniated disc. I'm not a back expert. You know, I'm more of an ankle guy, but hard to be effective when that area is just not right.
Pass to Thomas. Simmons against Green for 3. O'Neal. The shot that time not on target. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way to the inside. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Fires the 3. Nets keep it alive. Here's Simmons over Poole. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to go on Jordan Poole.
With a tantalizing combination of size and skill, Ben Simmons has to be a headache to guard.
Free throw good. Simmons And last season, Ben Simmons caught some flack for not suiting up in the playoffs. Grant, you think his surgery quieted those voices a little?
You know, I think it did a little bit, but, you know, at this point, it's going to come down to his performance on the court. He does have something to prove. It'll be interesting to see what he does.
Brooklyn with the ball. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago, here's Simmons, and it's Simmons with the jam.
As point guards go, I don't know that anyone can throw it down like Simmons. He dunks more than most centers do.
Outside, Green. Poole outside. Jacks up a three. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
And down it goes. 2 points. Simmons has got 7 now in this quarter.
This is where Simmons is most comfortable shooting from. Once he's this deep, feed him.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding and rising up off the ground. His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
There's 42 seconds left in the first half. Misfires on the corner three.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Poole shot is off.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Harris misses. Poole against Curry. Pass to Payton. Here's Iguodala with the drive. It's deflected, and we're through the first half of play.
32, the Warriors. 30.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. One of the stories here, Jordan Poole. Man, is he getting it done today.
Yeah, he plays such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
They've got Dorian Finney-Smith. He's out there with Nicholas Claxton. Cameron Johnson out there with Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. So that's the Nets 5.
Well, right now, Steph is just toying with the defense, and it feels like he is the puppeteer in this basketball game.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Screen by Claxton. And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
The Warriors leading.
Yeah, you know, after a couple down years with key players injured, it's safe to say the Golden State Warriors are back.
And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Now here's Finney-Smith. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Clock is at 3. Back to Dinwiddie. Uses the glass on the layup. The Warriors are back to contending for championships.
Yes, they are. A testament to their perseverance and belief in themselves. They knew once they got healthy, they would be a threat. And they've been a fun team to watch as they get back to form.
Thompson against Bridges. Another shot. The rebound by the Nets. Pass to Claxton. Shoots over Wiggins, and he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
And the front office for Brooklyn has said they need selfless players who want to be there and are available.
Well, B.A., the message is pretty clear. After Kyrie Irving missed most of last year due to personal choices, the Nets want all hands on deck this go-around.
Curry from deep three-point land. Another three for Golden State.
It just doesn't matter. Once Steph crosses half court, he's in range.
Out to the wing. Johnson passes to Bridges. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. The three from Curry. The shot no good. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Pass to Claxton. And here's Bridges. Outside Finney-Smith. Sinks it from distance. And now a three-point Brooklyn lead.
Yeah, there was a lack of intensity in the first half, but these teams have now turned it up.
You asked for those hustle plays earlier in the game. We're seeing them now. You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Dinwiddie against Wiggins. Nice move. And it's laid in by Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got 6 points.
What an incredible ankle breaker to help create space for a shot.
Bridges against Thompson. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible.
And Clay rises up and takes that shot over the defense.
And we think back to 2015, Grant. Klay Thompson with the best quarter in league history.
Oh, B.A., 37 points from him in one quarter, setting an NBA record. Klay 13 for 13 from the field and 9 for 9 from deep, taking only 4 dribbles the entire time. Only Klay Thompson, guys.
Curry, no good. The Nets have gotten all 6 of their shots to fall. Talk about a perfect start to the half. On the wing, Finney-Smith. Dinwiddie outside. And slam it home!
Come on now. This kind of powerful finish gets guys going.
Yeah, especially when it's coming from your point guard. What a flush.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
Knocks down the long J.
And Curry kicking it up a notch right now, not slowing him down on offense.
Bridges passes to Dinwiddie. Out to Bridges. Inside. And there's Dinwiddie. That one's good. On the assist by Bridges. Dinwiddie's got 10 points here in the second half. He gets it off. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's Brooklyn with a 6-point. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
First team foul.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for Golden State to start the fourth. The core of the dynasty all on the floor. Curry and Klay, the guards, with Draymond up front at the 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Kevon Looney.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close, he's getting the ball.
Here's Watanabe following the score by Golden State. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Here's O'Neal. There's the drive. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist. And the Nets lead by 6. The Warriors shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Kuminga, the pass to Green. Iguodala with the ball. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Poole from long range. The rebound by Ben Simmons.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
To the middle. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Simmons. And it's a completely new group here for the Warriors. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Shot is good by Curry. Curry's got 20.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
And the Nets call time here. So Brooklyn ends up going with a new group. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what the head coach of the Nets said to the team. He likes what he's seeing, but he cautioned his players, we are not far enough ahead to assume anything. Momentum can shift in a heartbeat. We have to be diligent, and we have to be smart.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Now here's Bridges. Doesn't go that time. Nice D from Thompson. Curry draws the double. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Thompson outside. Pass to Looney. Curry against Dinwiddie. Shot clock at 5. Curry passes to Green. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. And now it's just a 2-point Nets lead.
Draymond Green not being affected by the shot clock winding down.
Johnson with a bucket.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Wiggins drives in. The 3 from Curry. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Three-pointer, Bridges. And the three-pointer goes. And it's a 7-point Brooklyn lead.
And that's a shot Bridges needs to just keep sinking. You can see his confidence growing.
Thompson. Rebound, Brooklyn. Bridges with it. Stolen by Wiggins. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Klay Thompson, no stranger to these situations, always willing to fire in the big moments.
On the wing, Finney-Smith. Back to Dinwiddie. Down low. The kick out to Johnson. Clock at 6. The shot, no good. So Golden State will take it the other way. Dinwiddie against Curry. Out to Thompson. Fires for 3. Fires in the triple. And now it's just a 2-point Nets lead.
That's the automatic Klay Thompson that we're used to.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're ahead by 2. 1:16 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Ben Simmons is checked in for Brooklyn. Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. Left side, Finney-Smith. Here's Dinwiddie. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
It's on Stephen Curry.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Dinwiddie.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that makes it a 3-point lead. Golden State has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Thompson finds Curry. Green with a screen on Dinwiddie. Out to Thompson. And stolen by Bridges. And now the Nets on the break. Here's Simmons. Oh, Simmons throws it down hard.
Answering the call, Ben Simmons, huge in the biggest moment.
And he sinks it. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
You know he's going to have the ball, and then you feel he's going to come through. He did it there.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Simmons with a screen on Curry. Dinwiddie with him. Green picks him up. Offensive board. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Left side Curry. And stolen by Simmons. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. Here's Claxton. Count it!
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
So we see the Nets get the win here. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory.
Broadcasting live, 2K Sports presents the NBA. A lot of focus. On the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. The core of this team all out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Kevon Looney. Now here is Irving. And Looney sends it back. Doncic with the steal. And it's Bullock in the corner. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
Yeah, because Luka Doncic is such a threat to score it, it opens up the passing game, and boy, it is on display right now.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. Offline with his 3. Outside Irving. Fires it up. Warriors with the rebound.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
And again, it's the Warriors missing. For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. GA with their 4th title, the combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who've each made an All-NBA team.
Now, here is Irving. Following the miss by Draymond Green. That shot misses. Curry against Doncic. Pass to Looney. Curry on the wing. Takes the 3. Shot clock at 6. Nailed from three-point land. Curry's got 5 now.
Perhaps the greatest shooter ever, and in fact, in my estimation, the greatest three-point shooter in history, Stephen Curry.
And McGee kicks to Doncic. McGee sets the pick for Doncic. It's tipped. From deep, Wood knocks down the 3-ball.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
The shot by Curry, no good. And it's Wood with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. McGee finds Doncic. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Well, Luka Doncic so dangerous because when the three-point shot is working, he becomes an impossible guard.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And they'll get another chance. Goes back up. Wiggins. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on JaVale McGee.
Yeah, the defender all over.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Now, here's Doncic, and he uses the glass on the layup. Doncic has got his 2nd basket of the night.
Boy, at his size, Luka Doncic against a quality contest, able to still finish it.
Here's Curry. Doesn't go that time. Great D that time from Irving. Mavericks leading by 4.
And what blows me away about Doncic, the consistency across the board.
GA, for 3 straight years, he was selected to the first-team All-NBA. And that's all before he turned 24 years of age. Do you have any idea how hard that is to do? What he has done is incredible.
And here's Thompson after Luka Doncic hitting the 3. Shoots over Doncic. The shot by Thompson, no good. Dallas has gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. Here's Irving. No good off the back of the rim.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
And he gets it to go. 7 points for Stephen Curry.
We spend so much time thinking about Stephen Curry's shooting ability and probably don't talk enough about how elite his handle is.
Now here's Bullock. McGee with no one around. From outside, off the mark. 20 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Curry looking around. And it goes down 2 points. Curry's got 9.
I'll tell you, Steph Curry has worked so hard to develop that ball handling ability, and it shows through on that bucket. What a move from Steph.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Mavericks. He notched 8 points. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Maxi Kleber is out there with Davis Bertans. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. Then there's Harden, and it's Powell in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Boy, what a season 2022 was for the Dallas Mavericks, making it all the way to the Western Conference Finals. Obviously, the huge upset over the Suns turned that season into what was a dream run early in Luka Doncic's career.
Here's Harden. The Warriors making the shot. Crafty move, and the rejection by Iguodala.
Oh, the steady defensive hand of Iguodala, exceptional at reading shooters and stifling them.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
And with the Mavs, a trip doors to the conference finals puts them ahead of schedule, many people think.
Yes, Kevin, but I don't think you can let that momentum you built last year fade in any way. You've got to keep your foot on the gas pedal. We know how fragile success in the NBA is. You've got a top 5 player on your roster. You have to make sure you're taking advantage of opportunities.
Mavericks leading by 4. Pass to Hardy. And it's Hardy with the jam.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunny. Now, here's Poole. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Outside Hardaway. Powell in the high post. Back to Hardaway. Powell with a screen on DiVincenzo. And the dunk by Powell.
He has proven to be a quality finisher off the pick and roll. Dwight Powell can adjust midair to get his shot.
And that's a foul called on Davis Bertans. That's his first foul. And the Warriors making a change here. Payton's checked in. DiVincenzo finds Payton. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Guarded by Hardaway. Here's Kuminga. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
Now, here's Hardy. To the middle, got a piece of it. Out to Hardaway, just 5 to shoot. Back to Kleber. And Kleber slams it in.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring, and Tim Hardaway says, you know what, my teammate's open, I'm going to get him the ball.
Here's Poole. He's got 6, driving in, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now, here's Bertans. And here's Hardy. Here's Powell. Out left to the wing. Here's Kleba. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. And he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt. And when you look at Kleber, for me, his makeup leads you to believe that he's the kind of player you can win with.
GA, this guy has the frame for it. He stands 6'10", 240 pounds. He's one of the best defenders in the league, and nobody talks about that. The key for me is, does his confidence remain high? Because he can stretch it out to 3, and if his confidence doesn't wane, he's a major force.
That one goes. Count it. Curry's got 11 points.
Well, that's just the phenomenal touch of Stephen Curry in the painted area. Yes, he'll score there, too.
The 3 for Doncic. It's the three-point bomb. Doncic has got the lead up to 8 now for the Mavs.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Oh, that's blocked. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Kleba. And the Mavericks making a change here. Woods checked in. Wiggins kicks to Curry. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game.
13 foul.
And the Warriors with possession here. Here's Curry with the 3. Hits it from three-point range. He's got 14.
And this is what defines being in the zone. Stephen Curry is working offensively right now.
Doncic with it. And Curry picks him up defensively.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Sinks the triple.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Irving kicks to Doncic. Shot from the wing. They get it back. The kick out to Irving. Bullock passes to Irving. Another 3 for Dallas.
Kyrie Irving gets off the ball, goes to the catch-and-shoot game. Yeah, that's pure.
It could go. The shot comes out, and so it's Dallas. 13. Thank you, David, and we'll be back.
The Warriors, 26.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. The core of this team all out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Kevon Looney out there with Wiggins. Now here's Green.
Boy, you'd love to see the lift Draymond Green gets on these dunks. Once he's established, forget about it.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. The wide open look here for Wood. That 3 off the mark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And the Mavs fans are hoping this team, Doris, is poised to repeat the success of the early 2000s.
Well, Kevin, I think you have to look at the deep run into the playoffs from last year where they finally figured out the pieces they need to have around their great star, Luka Doncic. Obviously, you need shooting across positions, but I think one thing you need to consider if you're the Dallas Mavericks, paint protection is critical. High-level defenders are critical. So do you need that presence in the paint and a vertical threat at the cup to enhance Luka's skills even more? Boy, at the rim, an undersized guard, Kyrie Irving may be the best to ever do it.
Here's Curry with the 3. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th rebound in this one. With the drive. Some nice passing here by Dallas. That one a little long. Warriors trail by 11. And Thompson launches it from deep. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. 20 feet out. And it's Looney with the rebound. The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. The drive by Thompson. Count it.
Well, if you overplay Klay Thompson because of his shooting ability, he understands when to put it on the deck and get to the dribble drive game. Such a hard guy to deal with.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. The kick out to Irving. Dallas again missing. The Warriors have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Thompson surveying the floor. Outside, Green. 6 to shoot. With the crossover, and it's Curry laying it in. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Irving for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Irving's got 11 points.
Well, you give Kyrie a good look at the rim. It doesn't matter how far back he is from the line.
And you knew things were going south for Irving and the Nets when they couldn't agree on a contract. He was eventually traded and is a big talent boost to this team. Kyrie still has all the talent in the world, even if it comes with some risk.
Yep, it goes. And the Dallas lead is cut down to 7. Good work from Thompson.
Klay Thompson is not about to let a 3 go unanswered. Big-time shot. Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Here's Curry with the 3, and another 3 for Golden State.
I'll tell you, it is a thing of beauty watching Steph Curry shoot jumpers in unbelievable feel and touch.
Here's Irving. And contact on the shot. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Post game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now. The previous play is under what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see
the ruling on the floor is confirmed.
These players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double checking, and the game continues on.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Dwight Powell's checked in for JaVale McGee. Maxi Kleber comes in for Christian Wood. Davis Bertans checks in for Reggie Bullock. Hardaway is subbed in for Doncic. And it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here of the game. Hardy, he's checked in for Dallas. Mavericks leading by 4. Powell with a screen on Poole. Hardy, no good.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
Green deciding where to go with it. Kuminga sends a screen for Poole. The shot misses. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Hardaway passes to Powell. Out to the right wing. A shot by Bertans. Nobody around. No good from outside. Here's Iguodala. Chalk up 2 there. Now just a 2-point Maverick lead.
Andre Iguodala has got the ability and the frame and the game to score in close. Nicely done.
And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. We've got Davis Bertans. Hardaway is out there with Hardy. Then there's Maxi Kleber, and it's Powell in at the center.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
And that one's good. Hardy.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Here's Iguodala, and it's Iguodala with the jam.
And there's Iguodala giving you athleticism and length from that wing position.
Dallas shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Hardaway, that's a 2-pointer. Passes it to Hardy. Rule with the steal. And they're pushing it up. Here's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
And that's enormous, guys. With time winding down, goes for the steal and then off to the races.
Oh,
goodness. And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Hardaway against DiVincenzo. Bertans kicks to Powell. Now here's Hardy. Guarded closely. Shoots it. 5 to shoot. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
Here's Poole. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
Well, he's been shooting it so well because he's been so active, moving and working to get high percentage shots.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. And some changes here for the Warriors. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Jason Kidd going over the plan with his team for the last few minutes. He told his guys, tempo, more tempo. You've got to be quicker into transition. Push the ball. Let's get some opportunities before their defense can set up. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. Here's Curry with the 3. It's good from long range. Curry's got the lead back up to 4 now for the Warriors.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Dallas moving it around. Irving against Curry. Irving passes to Doncic. No good, and he's missed half of his 14 field goal attempts. Thompson outside. Green finds Thompson. Shooting foul as the whistle. The coach's challenge has been issued. A team like this, out of the wire, this is what it's for.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul.
The previous play is
a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Now this is his comfort zone. Klay Thompson beyond the arc. Such an easy look right there.
There's the pass to Bullock. Another three for Dallas.
And the crowd is loving this long-range bomb attack that we're seeing here tonight, coming right back to answer a three with one of their own.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Here's Curry. And good that time. Curry's got 13 points in the second half.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Doncic dishes to McGee. Back to Doncic. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. Deft touch on the alley-oop. And now it's an 8-point Warrior lead.
Well, great read by Stephen Curry right there. Just puts it on time and on target. Always wants to make his teammates feel good. Doncic relishes the opportunity to deliver in big moments. And my goodness, embrace the spotlight, young man.
And a deep three from Curry. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Irving surveying the floor. Doncic outside, takes a three. It drops. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Green kicks to Curry. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Oh, it's no good. And we're headed to overtime. And regulation now complete. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Curry with it. Reggie Bullock is out there with Wood. Then there's JaVale McGee. Then there's Doncic, and it's Irving in a point.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
The first one falls.
Well, watching Luka Doncic, you see someone who has got extraordinary feel for the game of basketball. Knows when to score it, knows when to pass it. His vision and his big-time shot making are all incredible.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Doncic outside. McGee sets the pick for Doncic. A miss that time would have put him up. The Warriors leading. Thompson for three. The Mavericks pull it in. Doncic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Irving. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Looney's got 7 rebounds in the game.
2 minutes.
Outside Curry. Jacks up a three. They get it again.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession. Thompson against Doncic to take the lead. And he sinks the layup. Doncic has got 29 in the game.
Well, Luka Doncic loves the big moment, and he delivers.
Curry on the wing. He's covered by Irving, and he makes that one.
Big sequence there, guys. Curry takes it upon himself to take and make the big bucket.
And Irving gets it to go on the assist by Doncic. 15 points for Kyrie Irving. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from three-point range since the end of regulation. Now here's Curry. A fader. Bullock with the rebound. Curry with the steal. Fires Here's the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Curry's got 35 in the game.
Steph Curry so cool under pressure. Big moment, no matter. He's ready.
Here's Doncic. Yes! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Just a terrific all-around scoring effort from him. I mean, it's because of that they're even in this game.
Outside Curry. They kick it out to Green. Outside Curry. Nails the triple.
And just no better time to catch fire from three than overtime. He's hitting those triples like it's nothing.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Irving passes to Bullock. McGee is screen on Curry. Bullock. Yes!
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
On the wing, Doncic. Oh, missed it. Doncic with the steal. Dallas calls timeout. They're trailing by 1. 1 second left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. Guys, your thoughts?
They've got enough time left to get a good look. It's got to be quick, but it doesn't have to be a heave. You can still catch, turn, and shoot. They've got one shot at it here, obviously. It's a make-or-break situation.
Oh, it's official. They will go to the replay. Well, it's no sure thing that
The previous play is able to
buzzer. Boy, what a turn of events this would be.
And honestly, guys, in real time, I couldn't really see whether he got it off in time. But with the benefit of replay, it seems pretty clear that the clock expired just before.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And the final call's been made. The original ruling was correct, and the game is over. The basket will not count.
Well, they had to make sure he had gotten it off, and boy, he was just a fraction of a second late. Extremely close.
So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game.
chess match tonight. We have two very smart teams that tend to make great decisions.
And that's the value of experience. You know what you're good at, and you limit your mistakes. It's hard to fool a person who sees it all.
And the starting lineup for the Nets. They've got Dorian Finney-Smith. Also Johnson out there. Nicholas Claxton out there with Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. Brooklyn with the ball. The crossover. Finney-Smith. Great positioning on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Doncic outside. Knocked loose. Here's Bullock. This one for 3. He drops it from range.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Now here's Dinwiddie. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those. And in 2021, when the Nets traded for James Harden, they became the favorites. And after it all fell apart last season, many were left wondering what might have been.
Now here's Finney-Smith. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Pass to Claxton. Outside Johnson. 5 on the clock. Here's Finney-Smith. Unable to get that one. And it's Dallas the other way. You know, for the Nets, history repeating itself. Think back to 2013. Their trade with the Celtics, creating another star trio. Didn't work out. And it set the franchise back for years, RJ.
Yeah, but credit the front office. They made something out of nothing. They got young assets, and they got them these stars. And they are still in a relatively strong position because they got a ton of picks in return. That is how you deny entry. Great effort.
Out to Bridges. Screen by Claxton. Bridges passes to Johnson. The shot off that time. For Dallas, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Wood, a screen on Dinwiddie. It's stolen by Johnson. Finney-Smith with it. Irving picks him up. Puts the move on. And the officials call goaltending. So they'll award the basket.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in. Well, at least the D was going for it. But he got to the ball just a moment late.
Doncic on the wing. The shake. And Doncic hammers it home.
That's what happens when you let Doncic get this close, using his vertical to perfection.
Dinwiddie outside. And it's off from three-point range. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far.
And you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic. He has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control.
And the way Doncic can feel the defenders around him speaks to his great court sense, Grant.
No question. And the elite footwork he has makes the most of it. I mean, one of the best at shielding defenders with his body. It's really how he can navigate through a defense with ease.
They get the rebound. Out to Bridges.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Just 4 to shoot. Hits a three-pointer. Finney-Smith's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Irving, the pass to Wood. Right side, Irving. Doncic with it. Takes a 3. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Ooh, that's a clever pass there by Kyrie, getting the ball to the guy for the better look.
Pass to Claxton. It's stolen by Irving.
Nicholas Claxton. First personal foul. 3rd team foul.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. 1:07 left in the first quarter. A nice shot by McGee.
Trust Doncic to make smart moves with the ball. He puts it in the hands of a guy with a wide open shot.
Here's Finney-Smith. Pass to Claxton. Here's Johnson on the wing. Finney-Smith. Now Dinwiddie. Here's the three. Drops in the three. Dinwiddie's got 6.
No, it's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
And Irving gets it to go.
Going right back at them. Kyrie answers with a 3 of his own. Woo.
Dinwiddie outside. Lets it go from deep. Fires the 3. Doncic against Bridges. It's stolen by Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Yeah, once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind. That's just smart basketball right there. Finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Free throw good. Dinwiddie. The ball's knocked loose and stolen by Simmons. On the take. Some solid D from Wood. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the... And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Mavericks. Brooklyn trailing. And this Mavericks team, Grant, they are loaded up on shooters who can hurt you from outside.
And that's the way they should be built. Force teams to spread out and give Luka space. And when the Mavs get hot from outside, they are dangerous.
We've got Dwight Powell. Hardy is out there with Tim Hardaway. Then there's Davis Bertans. And it's Green in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from his second season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Well, he certainly gives them a chance to do just that, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Powell outside. Here's Hardy. He's covered by Curry. Bertans with the bucket. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Here's Simmons. He can't get it to go. Oh, great D that time from Powell. Kicks it out to Bertans. You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drive. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from 3.
Now here's Simmons. Outside Curry. The 3 is up. Connects from downtown. Curry's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Bertans. Pass to Hardy. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Powell in the post. He's against O'Neal. And that one good. Powell's got his first 2 points of the night.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work, but that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
Now here's Curry. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tim Hardaway. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Outside Curry. Off target from 3-point range.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Well, you look at Seth Curry. For his career, around 44% from long range. That's easily top 5 in NBA history.
Those mid-range looks will be there for him. Nice work to capitalize.
They set a pick. Pass to Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
As point guards go, I don't know that anyone can throw it down like Simmons. He dunks more than most centers do.
And Seth Curry, one of the elite shooters in league history. But his road to the NBA was no red carpet, Grant.
So true. I mean, after graduating from Duke in 2013, a couple years in the G League proving himself, the questions were about his defense, but that stroke was never in question.
Now here's Curry. Drills it from deep. Curry's got 6 in the quarter. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
Bertans for 3. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Curry passes to Simmons. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Watch out below. The flying Australian, Ben Simmons, cleared for takeoff.
59 seconds left in the second period. Here's Hardy. He's covered by Curry. And he comes up with a bucket. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
And he lobs it up. And slam dunk by Simmons.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 37 seconds left in the first half of this game. They double him with Harris. Here's Bertans. And the power dunk by Bertans.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And the Nets with possession here. After the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. Harris finds Simmons. 3 on the clock. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Curry's got 9.
The pass-first nature of Simmons. Fantastic job scanning the floor and finding the open teammate.
From the high post. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. Ben Simmons getting it done for the Brooklyn Nets. Back to the game after this break.
35.
Halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Really an incredible game from Ben Simmons.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
So on the floor for Brooklyn, Nicholas Claxton out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Johnson, then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Dinwiddie in at point guard. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Here's Dinwiddie, 6 to shoot. Pass to Finney-Smith. No good with the triple. The Mavericks trailing. Doncic up top. He's covered by Dinwiddie. And here's Doncic.
The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves trying to put together a championship caliber team.
Are those big decisions by the Nets front office difficult to deal with as players?
You know, some guys can ignore the politics, but I'm sure others do have questions at the end of the day, though. These guys just want a ball. And ultimately, I think they just roll with the punches.
Now here's Finney-Smith. He has 7. On the wing, Finney-Smith. Pass to Claxton. Lays it up and banks it in. Claxton's got his first points of the night. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Here's Bullock, covered by Johnson. Outside for Irving. Three-pointer. Claxton with a rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Bridges finds Dinwiddie. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. And he banks in the layup. And now a three-point Brooklyn lead. And here's Doncic outside. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Doncic has got 15.
We've seen why Doncic is a perennial MVP candidate. He's taken over completely at the offensive end.
Dinwiddie, no good. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Here's Irving. Kicks it to Doncic. Outside Irving. Snatched away. Now here's Finney-Smith. He's guarded closely. Wood against Dinwiddie. Pass to Claxton. Mavericks with the rebound.
You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises.
And you can attribute the Mavs' rise to stable ownership and some very savvy front office moves.
Yeah, so true, B.A. They've made some great decisions in the draft, for sure. They've been able to find cornerstone players and build solid rosters around them.
In a league with the most skilled athletes in the world, Kyrie Irving just stands out. He can do anything with his handle, and he has every finish around the hoop.
Talking about Kyrie, I'll put you on the spot here, Richard. Is he the most skilled current NBA player?
Yes, without a doubt. He is the most skilled current NBA player, and it's really him and then everyone else because it's the efficiency in which he can do it. And you did put me on the spot. Obviously, Steph has handles and a shot. The Beard can do some crazy stuff also, but Kyrie is my top.
Johnson, hauled in by McGee. Dallas has gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Irving for 3. No luck on that one. And Brooklyn going the other way now. For 3, Bridges. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Doncic has got 5 rebounds tonight. The Mavericks have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Outside Irving. Pass to McGee. Fires from deep. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
All right, Richard, I was looking over your accomplishments, doing a little extra prep on you. An NBA title with the Cavs, a state title in high school, and almost won it all in college at Arizona. Is that the one what-if in your career?
Oh, no. Thank you for bringing those up. But, yeah, I have tons of what-ifs. I have, you know, obviously the college championship. I also got Athens in the 04. And, look, just for giggles, I also like to talk about the 2 times I lost in the NBA Finals going against Shaq and Kobe, then Tim Duncan, David Robinson, and Manu Ginobili. But the funny thing is, it's not like they didn't have Hall of Fame head coaches. It was only Phil Jackson and Greg Popovich. So, you know, I've run into a few buzzsaws in my day.
Now here's Irving. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Curry against Irving. Outside Finney-Smith. Outside Curry. A shot to stop the drought. Nails it from 3. Curry's got 12 points.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
On the wing, Irving. He's covered by Curry. A good look from Doncic. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Doncic has got 8 points here in the quarter. Timeout called. Brooklyn. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
Okay, I'm going to take you guys inside the huddle, all right? The message from coach is simple. Stop him.
And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Simmons is checked in for Claxton. O'Neal comes in for Finney-Smith. Thomas, he's checked in for Johnson. And Harris is subbed in for Bridges. To the inside. Pass to Curry. And he lobs it up to the rim. And stolen by Hardaway. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. They get it back. Now here's Green. Here's Hardy. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Oh, what a performance. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The Mavericks leading. They've got Tim Hardaway. Green out there with Davis Bertans. Then it's Hardy, and it's Powell in at the 5 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Now here's Bertans. Here's Hardy. And he converts the layup.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Brooklyn has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. On the wing, Curry. From deep three-point range, the Mavericks pull it in. Powell right side. And Powell with the stuff.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Dallas shooting very well, 62% and going right at the defense. Crosses over, and Powell with the stuff.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with 2 hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck. Timeout called, Brooklyn. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Luka Doncic.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
And you know, this home arena really appreciates this guy. And it's clear that he takes pride in playing his best in front of them. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what the head coach of the Nets said to the team. He asked his players to really push the tempo. He wants to see quicker transition into the open court so they have a chance to score before the defense can set up. Trying to use their speed to full advantage, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. For Brooklyn, they've gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Here's Simmons. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
The paint is where Simmons excels at finding points. He knows how to own the inside.
From deep, here's Doncic. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
You love seeing games like this from Simmons, looking absolutely dominant and in control offensively.
McGee finds Wood. Here's Irving. That one is off. Good D by Finney-Smith. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Pass to Bridges. Three-pointer. Drains the triple. Bridges has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one. But look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Now here's Irving. Here's Bullock. Back to Irving. Oh, got a piece of it. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Simmons. Oh, Simmons throws it down hard.
Oh, impressive play from Simmons, showing he can step up and be the guy on offense when he has to.
Bridges against Doncic. Out to Wood. Pass to Irving. Doncic with it. to get off a shot. The fader. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
And this right here, this is routine for Kyrie. You're going to have to make him work a little bit harder because his jumper is as consistent as it gets.
1:14 left in the fourth quarter here. Pass to Bullock. Here's McGee. Wood outside. And here is Irving. Top of the key. Here's Bullock. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Irving is doubled. 4 on the clock. Bullock. Good. And now it's an 8-point Maverick lead.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Here's Irving. Another one falls for Dallas.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Now here's Bridges. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Bridges. Here's Claxton. Outside Simmons. Over Wood. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And here's Doncic outside. And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. This is...
way, could end up being a deciding factor here tonight.
There aren't going to be any free second chances tonight. These squads need to be ready to get physical and fight for every single possession.
So the Nets starting 5. We've got Johnson, and it's Finney-Smith in at the 4-man position. The shot by Thompson, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Passes it to Dinwiddie. The pass to Finney-Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Dinwiddie passes to Finney-Smith. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Curry outside. Good on the three-point shot.
Now, sometimes basketball is not all that complicated. Just let Stephen Curry shoot threes and get out of the way.
Well, Brent, between major injuries and some high-profile roster turnover, it's been an up-and-down last couple years for the Warriors.
Yeah, mostly due, Kevin, to injuries. I mean, through it all, they've managed to continue to play with joy. They've given a lot of guys opportunities to just be out there, and then they drafted and rebuilt the team behind the big three to complement those guys as they found their health. So the run is still there for Golden State to do great things, and winning a championship last year has them back on the top of the mountain.
Now Dinwiddie after the missed three from Stephen Curry. Finney-Smith kicks to Dinwiddie. Here's the screen. Down low. Here's Claxton. Pass to Finney-Smith. Second chance shot. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Johnson wide open. He fires. The three-pointer no good. The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Now here's Curry. Again, Curry missing. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Oh, and here comes Curry all alone. Now the dish to Green. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
That's a great pass from Draymond Green. Just understands where his guys are going to be.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And welcome out your Warriors.
And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Nets. 4-point game.
Give it up for your Warriors dance team.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Dinwiddie outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Gets a very good look and converts.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Over in the corner, Looney. Another three for Golden State.
Now that's some bonus points there, as Looney's teammates love it when he shoots off the pass like that.
And you know, one of the unsung heroes of the Warriors championship teams, Kevon Looney.
Well, totally understands his role, and a rotation guy who can start for you, but how much consistency did he provide in that 2022 season and championship run? This guy has battled some injuries, but he has always been reliable for the Warriors.
Now here's Curry. Passes to Looney. Banked in off the glass. Looney's got 5 now.
The vision Curry has on the floor. We've seen him put those goggles up from time to time. He easily spots a ready shooter that time.
Now the pass to Claxton. An even 3-on-3 break. And he bangs it home with one hand.
You have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
Curry is inside. Green draws the double. Thompson surveying the floor. There's the three. Johnson with the rebound.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one. Many times you don't like that shot selection, but sometimes when you're just feeling it in transition when no one's on you, great shot there.
He was all alone on that one.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitor.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Thompson from long range. He's off on that one. With 1 on the clock, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And that's just too easy. Bridges in there slamming it down.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors heading to the bench with a... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Warriors?
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal, and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
We've got Jermichael Green. Jordan Poole is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Peyton in at the small forward. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
And Poole gets it to go.
And Poole can make some of those inside off-balance opportunities look easy.
Nets trail by 8. Curry dishes to Harris. To the right side. Here's O'Neal. The Warriors pull it in. Near the three-point line, it's DiVincenzo. Off the left rim and out. Nets shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Curry with a wide-open look. His three-pointers off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
DiVincenzo passes to Kuminga. Poole with no one around. Connects from three-point range. Poole's got the lead up to 11 now for the Warriors. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Peyton in the corner. Takes a three. And Curry pulls it down. For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. In the corner, it's Harris. Outside for Simmons. Back to Harris. O'Neal with it. Now Green defending. In the corner, it's Harris. Just 4 to shoot. Simmons passes to Curry. Pulls it from the elbow. No good from Simmons.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Here's Poole, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Knocks down the three ball. Poole's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Warriors. You know, it seems like we're seeing more teams, Brent, use zone defense these days. Not too long ago, zone was almost non-existent in the league.
Well, Kevin, you couldn't play zone. Even though there were zone principles in man-to-man defense, it used to be an illegal defense to set up in a 2-3 zone that you see teams doing nowadays. I'm very interested if the league does, in fact, do away with illegal defense and allow coaches to use whatever defensive scheme they need to do to slow up their opposition. It might do something in terms of producing more shots so we don't get stagnation with just threes all the time. We'll see if that happens.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going. He's so good at getting to the rim, maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
And again, no good by Brooklyn. Here's the Warriors with the ball. They're on a 12-3 run.
And talking about Dante DiVincenzo, a native of Delaware, That's a state that doesn't see many of their own go pro.
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail.
The previous play is under review.
Personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays,
The ruling on the floor stands.
it really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Simmons. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Royce O'Neal. Mikal Bridges checked in for Joe Harris. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Curry. No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. 1:09 left now here in the second. Warriors leading by 15. Now Curry. Dishes it to Thompson. Back to Curry. From past the arc. And the 3 ball is good. Curry's got 6.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
From deep 3-point range, the shot, no good. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Dinwiddie. No good on the triple. Here's Golden State now. They're on a 15-4 run. Green passes to Curry. Back to Green. He dishes it to Thompson. Shoots over Dinwiddie. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Thank you, David. We'll be back at
Your Warriors, 31. The Nets, 13.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Here's Curry. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. We've got Bridges. And it's Johnson in at the 3. And Thompson kicks to Curry. Just 5 on the clock. A beautiful reverse layup. 8 points for him.
I like it when Stephen Curry gets to the inside and goes up strong. Just wants to convert from there, and he gets the chance.
And Johnson is right there.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Thompson passes to Looney. And here's Wiggins. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Wiggins has got 5.
Toughness there from Andrew Wiggins. Would like to see more baskets like that one from him.
Bridges outside. Johnson, the pass to Claxton. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. Over Green. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's his first trip to the line. First free throw is good.
Shooting for Brooklyn.
So Johnson hits 2 of them. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. Pass to Looney. Back to Curry. They kick it out to Green. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Well, Draymond's IQ on the defensive end is so high level. I think that's going to be a huge advantage with him as an analyst, because he's going to talk to you from a perspective you don't much hear from. Usually it's from guys who scored a lot of points in the NBA, but what he did defensively, he can communicate that quite well.
Johnson dishes to Dinwiddie. Kicks it to Bridges. And again, it's the Nets missing. Green's broadcasting has even helped his opponents in some cases.
Yours probably has too, Kevin, in some instances. But with Draymond, I think what's cool is guys are listening. And when Draymond starts to talk about some of the techniques he uses or some of the things he's looking out for, guys understand that that could improve their game. So why not take it from one of the best in the business?
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
77% shooter at the line a season ago. Those are better than the average number.
Simmons checked in for the Nets. Curry against Dinwiddie. There's a good screen. Lets it go from deep. And it's Stephen Curry with a three. Curry's got 11.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Dinwiddie against Curry. No good there. Simmons with the defensive effort. Nets trail by 20. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
The Nets making a switch here. Harris is checked in. It's stolen by Curry. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Clock at 6. Green kicks it to Looney. Curry with a wide open look. Curry with another miss. Brooklyn's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. To the inside, here's Simmons. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Simmons, a screen on Thompson. Here's Dinwiddie. Drains the three-pointer. 7 points in the game.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Curry's shot is off. Nets trail by 17. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
The Nets have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Dinwiddie passes to Simmons. Back to Dinwiddie. Harris, right side. Back to Dinwiddie. No one near him. And that's good for 2. Dinwiddie's got 9 points in the quarter.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
29 seconds left to play in the third. They kick it out to Green. Outside Curry. Green with a screen on Simmons. Here's Curry with the three. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Substitution on the court.
16 seconds left in the third. Simmons passes to Bridges. Oh, the lob for Simmons. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Just phenomenal timing from Simmons, leaving the ground once the pass was released and tearing that bucket apart.
Wiggins, and it's he nails the buzzer beater.
Resourceful.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the wings, Thompson and Wiggins. Kuminga out there with Green, and it's Poole in at the point guard. That's the Warriors 5. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
The Warriors making a switch here. Green's checked in. They kick it out to Green. To the paint. He's looking for Wiggins and finds him. 4 on the clock. Stolen. Curry on the wing. Guarded by Poole. Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And at his size, all Simmons needs is prime-time positioning, and he's golden. A fantastic dunker.
Here's Poole. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And they double up Simmons. Bridges, no one around him. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Bridges has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Nets. Here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
That's a great sign. Clay up there and rocking the rim.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. And Simmons kicks to Johnson. The 3. Good on the triple.
Well, they left it until the 4th quarter, but finally the run they needed to get back into this one.
Finally got themselves in the trenches. Momentum completely shifted now. We've got a tight one here in the final period.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Warriors. Looney comes in for JaMychal Green, and Curry subbed in for Jordan Poole. Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook. Johnson outside. Back to Simmons, and the foul on Andrew Wiggins. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Dinwiddie is checked in for Curry.
Team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Nets.
We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Dinwiddie. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
The possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight, taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them get back in the ballgame.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there, lapses like this, backbreaker.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
Klay Thompson is tall for a guard, so you want to utilize any advantage you have. That time height came into play.
And sitting out for over 2 years due to devastating injuries. It is so good to see Klay Thompson back on the court.
I love it, and he's been so competitive with himself to fight through this injury and also to regain that form. There had to have been a lot of questions with over 900 days off. Can I get back to that level? And I believe that he wasn't even fully healthy during the finals, so we're going to see a more confident Klay this year.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Thompson outside. Inside. Here's Looney. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
He's got so much vertical ability. That's easy for Wiggins.
Nets trail by 12. Simmons sets a screen for Bridges. To the wing right side. Here's Dinwiddie. Nets with the new shot clock. Johnson for three. Buries the long-range jumper.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give.
They double-team Curry. Thompson for three. Another three for Golden State.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
And it's blocked. Dinwiddie outside. And too long on the shot.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Curry against Dinwiddie. Thompson for the triple. Rebound, Brooklyn. For three, Bridges. No good. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up.
ready for what should be an excellent matchup. And it's the Warriors to start out. So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. They've got Luka Doncic, Christian Wood out there with JaVale McGee. Then it's Reggie Bullock, and it's Irving in at the point guard position. Green for three, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Obviously, this is the type of game the fans really get up for. So do we, and the players as well.
Yeah, we all can't wait. These are the types of games you mentally circle on the calendar, and it's a test for the teams to see how championship ready they might be.
And the shot's good.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Thompson right side. The kick out to Wiggins. Off target from outside.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Wood. And Wood with the stuff.
Showtime, Christian Wood putting down the hammer.
Pass to Green. And he lays it up and in. Green's got 5 points.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. And after winning MVP honors in 2015, Steph Curry was even better in 2016, taking home another MVP award, going back-to-back.
Now here's Doncic. Pass to Wood. Now McGee. Nice move. And he takes it up and lays it in. And that 2016 MVP year for Curry, Grant, one of the best regular seasons ever.
Oh, so true, B.A. Think about this. The Warriors winning an NBA record 73 games. Steph shattering the three-pointers made record, over 400 for the season. Also leading the league in steals. Steph in 15-16, something else, guys.
Oh, McGee with the block.
Yeah, if you had to pick the top priority for McGee, I think that's it. Contest shots, block shots, get in the air, use that length to deny shots at the rim.
Now here's Irving. There's the triple. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. Thompson passes to Looney. Outside Curry. Shot clock at 3, and the foul called on Draymond Green. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Doncic against Thompson.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Doncic right side. And Doncic hammers it home.
Boy, there's a subtle but real physicality and aggressiveness to Doncic's approach to the game, and that's part of his greatness.
Now here's Thompson. Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over.
Tell you what, the Mavericks are so good in the half court. It helps that Luka is virtually unstoppable in most of the sets they run. The team feels very comfortable playing a slowdown type of game.
Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Irving, the pass to Doncic. Doncic on the wing. Irving finds Wood. Here's Bullock. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. From deep, here's Doncic. Looney grabs a miss. The Mavs, the slowest team in the league under Jason Kidd last season, Clark.
Well, there's no shame in that for them because they were playing to their team's strengths. They want to put the ball in Luka's hands and space the floor and let him go to work. If you have Luka, that's a smart way to play.
Now here's Curry trying to get back on track. And that's 2 points on the layup. Curry's got his second bucket on the night.
You know, at close range, Curry has a plethora of shots. You simply can't allow him to get those looks.
Here's Doncic. Here's McGee. And no good. So Golden State will take it the other way. They double team Curry. It's Wiggins on the wing. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got 3 assists in the game.
An excellent score off the dribble. Wiggins starting to excel in the catch and shoot game, too.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
So it's the Warriors now, after the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago.
Well, I tell you what, Curry is such a tremendous perimeter shooter, and I think his ability to set up teammates and his unselfishness are often underrated.
Thompson right side. From deep. Doesn't go that time. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Warriors ahead, up 5.
Give it up for your Warriors U15.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Warriors.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
They've got Jonathan Kuminga, Dante DiVincenzo out there with Jordan Poole. Then it's Jermichael Green, and it's Payton in at small forward. So that's the group out there for Golden State. For 3, Hardy. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around. Hey, we all know how lethal a shooter Davis Bertans is. I mean, he can knock it down from deep with the best of it. And he's doing all of this despite losing half a finger as a child. Sometimes those disabilities or differences can actually be the fuel for somebody refining their skill at a high level.
Yep, that one goes.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
It's stolen by Green. Outside Hardaway. Over to the wing. Here's Hardy. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Hardy's got 5 points now in the quarter. Bertans lost half of that right ring finger in an accident when he was just 13 years old.
But you know, B.A., he never let it get in the way of his basketball dream. It's amazing that even after that event, that accident, he was able to become a long-range marksman. Remarkable.
Green for 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
That's a heads-up play right there. Reads the floor, distributes accordingly.
Pass to Hardy. To the left side wing. Bertans for 3. Hauled in by DiVincenzo.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Outside Payton. Kuminga, the pass to Payton. Lets the 3 fly. Another 3 for Golden State.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Pass to Hardaway. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Bertans, the pass to Hardaway. Boom! He jams it straight down.
How about the assertiveness from Hardaway Jr. there, electing to go with power and force? I love it.
Oh, got that one up quick. And the Warriors lead by 5. The officials have been a little stingier with the whistle recently. Clark, you think fewer fouls called is good for the game?
I like to see the game played with a certain amount of flow. So you got to give some latitude to the physicality, and I am in favor of fewer fouls being called. The officials do a good job, I think, of judging advantage, disadvantage, and it's much more appealing to the fans when the game flows more fluidly.
Poole, the pass to Green. And the 3 off target. Dallas has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Powell outside. For 3, Hardy. An absolute absolute bomb from three-point range. Hardy's got 8 here in this quarter.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
And that one's good. Poole.
Going on the attack, working his way into a nice shot.
The Mavericks have gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
1:10 left to play in the first half.
What I love about DiVincenzo defensively is his competitive spirit. This guy loves to battle and compete.
Basket's good. Hardy's got 10 points.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Poole, the pass to Green. Back to Poole. 46 seconds left in the first half. No good on the triple. Grant, they could attempt a 2 for 1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
Hardaway finds Bertans. Here's Hardy. The 3 is up. And that's good. Bertans for 3. Now it's a 3-point Dallas lead.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
Here's Kuminga, and that one is hammered home.
But nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Outside Bertans. Takes the 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
But, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Poole. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Poole's got his second bucket of the night.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
And the first half comes to a conclusion.
For the score, your Warriors 30. The Mavericks 32.
As we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. The Mavericks leading. On the court right now for Dallas. Luka Doncic is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's JaVale McGee. Then there's Christian Wood. And it's Bullock in at the 3, the small forward. You know, one thing Kyrie Irving has talked about is reclaiming his power, Grant.
Well, he has stopped listening to the outside voices telling him what to do, finding his own purpose and his identity. And at times, that's meant being something of a renegade.
Doncic passes to McGee, kicks it to Doncic. McGee, a screen on Thompson. A nice shot by Doncic.
Boy, that jump shot is wet. Hold this, says Doncic. Any kind of airspace, and he's knocking that down.
Thompson with it, and it's McGee picking him up. Green, the pass to Looney. Outside Curry. Shot clock at 6. Back to Looney. Golden State needs to get off a shot. No good from outside. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting great. 62% from the field and continuing to get it done. Thompson outside. Curry against Irving. And the call will go against JaVale McGee. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
And out of bounds, Dallas will have it.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
And the Mavericks with possession here. 3-point lead. Doncic against Thompson. And Doncic with the jam.
Doncic showing you his smarts there because he really sized up the situation and took advantage of what the defense gave him.
Curry passes to Looney. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
McGee in the post. Defended by Thompson. And so the ball out of bounds. McGee touched it last. Golden State has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. Curry's shot is off. And here's Dallas. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. And here's Doncic outside. Looney grabs a miss. The Warriors trailing. Here's Curry. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
You never really get tired of watching Curry do his thing. The stroke on his shot is such a thing of beauty. And when he's dialed in, his offensive performances are just tremendous.
Irving for 3. And they'll get another chance. Wood passes to Irving. From the arc. Fires in the triple. Irving's got 7 points in the game.
Irving knocking down that 3. Textbook form, too. Never rushes anything. Mechanics are efficient and effective.
Doncic against Thompson. And stolen by Irving. Doncic up top. Give him 8 points now. Back to McGee. Out to Wood. Doncic outside. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Second chance shot. Wood left side from outside the arc. And the Mavericks, another 3.
Wood's range makes him really dangerous. He's effective as a floor spacer.
Curry against Irving. Outside for Green. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
There's a minute 12 left in the third quarter. Out to Thompson. Clock at 4. Driving in. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
What surgically repaired leg? I mean, come on. Thompson has made it all the way back after a series of tough breaks.
Thompson against Doncic. On the wing, Irving. Wood with the screen. Let's go with a 3. Pass to McGee. Launches it. Tries yet again. And Doncic with the lay-in. He's got 10.
Luka's a big 6'7", very strong, deceptively so. He's an extra forward out there rebounding the ball, even though he's got point guard skills when it's in his hand.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Thompson outside. Curry against Irving. The 3. And it's Stephen Curry with the 3. Curry's got 6 points in the quarter.
Anytime Curry gets a look from deep, he's letting it fly. And he's probably knocking it down, too.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. The Mavericks are... And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. The core of the dynasty all on the floor. Curry and Clay, the guards, with Draymond up front at the 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Kevon Looney. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
Boy, from the moment he entered the league, Doncic has been an immediate star, capable of big nights just about any time he's on the court.
Outside Curry. Thompson fires from way outside. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Bullock's got 4 rebounds now.
Nice work there from Doncic. Saw an opportunity to cash in and didn't let it go awry.
Doncic against Thompson. And stolen by Irving. And now the Mavs on the run. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The Warriors have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
I'll tell you what, it's just one of those nights where Curry finds a rhythm and just keeps on flowing. This show never gets old.
Pass to McGee. Back to Doncic. Now here's Irving from deep. Wood outside. Now here's McGee. Green covering. Outside Irving. The 3-ball. He buries it from 3.
Not just range, but confidence, too. Irving can capitalize from way downtown.
Curry passes to Looney. Thompson against Doncic. The kick out. Curry puts up a 3. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Curry's got 11 points here in the second half.
Curry's release is so quick. As a defender, you can't afford to give him any space. You can't lay off at all.
Thompson against Doncic. And that one goes in. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls.
The previous play is under review.
Look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Looney, a screen on Irving. The 3 from Curry. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom. Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Wood with the screen. And here's Doncic outside. Looney grabs a miss. Looney's got 5 rebounds in the game. Outside Curry. And the Warriors with another 3.
And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch him.
Pass to Irving. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Drops in the layup for 2.
I think he's the most creative finisher in the league. Irving's so good at finding holes in the defense.
Curry against Irving. From deep 3-point range. Curry with another miss.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. It was maybe a step out of his range.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And so the ball out of bounds. McGee touched it last. Powell, he's checked in for McGee. 1:07 left in the final quarter. Here's Curry, and he got the whistle on the way up. Well, maybe a little bit of a use it or lose it situation with the coach's challenge. Probably won't make a difference to the outcome, but they still want to review the call.
People were worried that this was
The previous play is under
too
review.
many close calls in every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that
The ruling on the floor stands.
and they've made their decision, the call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
making a switch here. Bertans is checked in. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. He told them it's going to come down to our defense. If we buckle down and get stops, they've got no way back. With the win in sight, he doesn't want them to relax. Guys, back over to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Powell outside. Beyond the arc. Warriors with the rebound. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Curry. The long distance three is buried.
And you can trust Curry in these moments. The pressure doesn't affect his shooting ability, and he knows how to deliver.
Doncic passes to Irving. Back to Doncic. Outside for Irving. 19-footer. Thompson against Doncic. Outside Bertans. 5 to shoot from downtown. And it's Doncic missing. Wiggins outside. Back to Curry. There's the three. Off target. And so it's Dallas winning this one. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a